Hey guys, what's going on? Coach Corey here with Mentally Charged, and we're back with another episode. This one's unreal. I was watching Netflix over the weekend. I saw this documentary called Trophy Kids. It was mind-blowing. I had to address it. It's a parent piece, a coach piece, and a player piece. So we're gonna dive into it today and talk about what I noticed and some things that need to be fixed. Here we go. I am the personal trainer for your mind.
Steps out, hit Fred.
So like I mentioned, I was sitting there watching Netflix and this came across the screen. I had to watch it. It was a 2-hour piece, documentary called Trophy Kids, and it was mind-blowing. It's such an awareness piece. I had to address it today. I actually made notes with some of the parent expectations, some of the ways they were communicating with their kids. There were times where I was watching this thing where I wanted to put my hand through the screen. Other times I was like blown disbelief at how the parents were treating their athletes. And there was a time I was almost tearing up because I was watching these young athletes fall apart, and you just want them to be successful. I was actually willing them to actually say something to their parents and communicate.
If you embarrass me like that again in front of all these people, I'm gonna smack you in your mouth.
That's why I asked you if you look confused. You got that stupid daze in your eyes again. Line up in your position, dude.
You idiot! Why do you treat me like I'm
Because you're acting like not a different thing.
Even in the pros, you cannot rip a pro's face off. It has to be a give and take, an open line of communication. Now granted, there's time to be firm to get the most out of your athletes, but we always go with firm, fair, and consistent. Those are the three things that we look for. So implementing some strategies to help you support your kid is the goal here, and we're gonna give you 3 solid ones. 1, 2, 3 tips. So tip 1, you want to teach your athlete, your kid, that emotions are okay. I think that in today's society, we're brought up thinking that having emotions is a bad thing. Emotions are a good thing. I mean, if you're frustrated, if you're angry, there's a reason you're angry. It's catapulting you in the right direction. Now, on the flip side, we don't want to be too emotional because then that hinders our performance and hinders our relationships and the way we communicate with everybody. So there is a balance there, and that's the biggest thing that we need to talk about, is that having that balance. But emotions are good, and they're there for a reason. Tip number 2, we need to teach our athletes to be patient, okay? Everything in this world, and again, in this society, is about instant gratification. Kids play video games, they get a point score. Kids do assessments in school, they get the test back with a letter grade. It just goes on and on. There's feedback all the time. And if you want to be a pro, if you want to be the best that you can be, you need to learn how to delay instant gratification. It's not about right now. You need to stop, think about all your options, and plan with the end in mind. What's the greater good here? What am I actually working towards? Have that in mind. Hey, I'd like to go out and spend my money and buy a Lamborghini right now, but in order to do that, I need to do this, this, and this. I've got to make a plan. So delaying instant gratification is actually the biggest predictor of success. Number 3, not being afraid to fail is a huge one that you want to help your kids with. And if we are critical, then there's going to be that nagging, and you're not going to feel comfortable on the ice of the playing field, the diamond, wherever you're stepping onto. Open that line of communication, talk, converse. What did you do well today? What do you think you can improve on? And keep it light. Everything with a good connotation can help out your kid. So that's it for this episode. Keep the feedback coming, guys. I love doing this stuff. This is my passion. This is what I do it for. I'm here for you. So if you have any questions, please reach out, Corey@mentallycharged.com, and we'll see you next time.